Ruckus really broke the paradigm. As opposed to being a chair, it becomes an idea. As opposed to being a furniture solution, it becomes a tool for really channeling the education process and the learning process in an entirely different way.
I have the tools that I need, the tools being the Ruckus furniture, to teach the way that I feel children need to be taught. Not in rows, not sitting in their seats all day long, but with collaboration and a lot of movement.
You get into these classrooms and you see, especially with the little kids, they move a lot. And that's important for their cognitive development. There's a direct correlation between movement and development within the brain. And we wanted to ensure that that was part of the design.
You can put all your stuff up here, and then you can move all around with it.
The teachers that we reviewed the prototypes with loved it and were highly receptive to it. We would ask pointed questions about, will this cause too much chaos for you? And actually, I don't think any of them said that. They said they would prefer it.
It's fun because you can work with your partner while you're on the chair and you can roll to a different destination.
The neat thing about this chair is that the seating positions are endless. There's full rotation, 270 degrees of rotation, full back, or you can sit and perch on the back while standing up, lean back on it and use it as a stool type of chair.
Like to kneel on it like this, so I don't have to make my feet hang off the edges. Or you could sit like this, so you have like a little armrest and a place to work, and then you could set your iPad here. It's more comfier, and you actually have a place to put your arms.
So often, especially in the elementary school settings, you'll see multiple styles of learning happening concurrently. And we wanted a product that was able to facilitate that, allowing teachers and students to configure and reconfigure classrooms really quickly with very little downtime.
It can do so much, yet there's no real moving parts on it. That we didn't resort to some kind of contrived mechanism in the chair, that just really the static object can do so much, and it relies on the user to move around it, which I just think is really innovative.
Biggest engineering challenge that we spent the most time doing multiple variations of was the stability. So when you've got a chair like this, we're expecting students to have all these different sit situations. It needs to be safe. So we kept increasing and changing the size of the frame, changing the location of the casters relative to the seat to make sure that the chair is, it's safe for the kids to sit in.
We are moving away from traditional classrooms. And I have a product that allows us to teach in the way that we want to.
Ruckus, what it does is it packages that sort of eclectic tendencies and puts it into a context that is much more ordered and controlled without trading off on the idea of engagement and movement and scalability. It just brings sort of the order to the chaos.